you guys. First off, I want to send my sincerest condolences. You lost. So sorry for your loss. It's, all this wave of emotion hit me watching everybody, pull up and memory. Last time I was here, I was sitting right at the bar with after Mika and I did an exhibition match, and we closed the bar down. I think they kicked us out or something. We just walked out or crawled out. That was funny. Yeah, this first time I met Mika, we were. I'm holding my drink for a reason, aside from the alcoholic stuff, but for another reason. So Mika and I were introduced by Charlie Williams. We roomed together, and we never knew each other. And first time I met him, when I seen him, he wanted to go work out. So I'm like, I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at him. I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? He wants to go on the treadmill. I don't run. I'm from Hawaii. We don't run. We'll catch you and we grab you and hold on to you, but we ain't chasing nobody, right? So anyway, he got me running. So I'm like, oh, okay, we'll go run. And then he's like, let's go practice. I said, dude, I don't practice. He was like, come on, let's play. We're practicing, and he made me want to practice. And then he's like, oh, we're gonna eat this. I said, okay, bacon and eggs, or I eat a bunch of rice. And he's like, no, dude, don't eat that. So we start eating healthy, and I'm like, it made me want to eat healthy. So I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, we go to the tournament, and him and I are in the finals. And I'm like, there might be something to this. So then after that, every time, and there's that saying, right? You said people don't, always remember what you said, and they don't always remember what you did, but they always gonna remember the way you make them feel. And Mika made me feel like I want to work out, eat good, play good pool, So I'm like, I gotta hang out with this guy, Good things happen. So fast forward now, we're in the Philippines and we're sparring, on the pool table, and then Ralph Sakay and Thorsten are playing. I'm like, dude, these guys are so lucky to get to play with each other. These legends, they're training partners. I said, we should spar together. He said, yeah. So we played $50 sets. And we're in the Philippines, my first time, 2003, getting ready for the big Philippine Open. And I'm drilling Mika. I'm playing so good. And he goes, we should split the money in the tournament here. Okay, sounds good, And I'm like, yeah, I'm robbing everybody. Well, I lost 2 matches in a row. I'm out of the tournament. And I get to watch Mika. He's in. Now he's working for me. So I'm watching him. I become cheerleader, psychologist, everybody. I'm a massage therapist. What do you need? What do you need? So, it worked out great because I got to witness the most incredible, 2 or 3 matches from quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. The most unbelievable display of shot making I've ever seen in my life. And I'm a pretty good player. So when I was like, this guy making, he was down 13-5, raced to 15 against Bustamante in the Philippines, and came back and won. And then he was down another 6-7 games in the finals to Efren. You guys might have heard of him. And he comes back and wins it, and I'm sitting right there watching everything. No matter where they put the cue ball, Mika made the shot from anywhere. I don't know. It could have been a 3-cushion table. He probably would have made all the balls. That's how great he played. So after that, he became an absolute legend. You couldn't go anywhere in the Philippines and they didn't know Sir Mika. It was unbelievable. So, and that, and it was funny because a testament to that, we were, the next year we go back, and we just happened to go to a random mall, and we're up on the 3rd floor. It was a Friday night, and there was a live band 3 floors down. And Mika and I are sitting, just having dinner and having a beer, and then they were playing music, and then somebody goes, oh my God, is that Sir Mika? And they go, Mika, Immonen. And then everybody looks up and they start clapping. It's a random mall. Nobody. So then, and this is how I knew this guy got no fear, because he called and says, sir, you have a request for a song? In Philippines, they got high standards for singing. These guys are professional musicians, right? And then he goes, I'll play Hotel California. Okay. And he said, would you like to come down and sing it? And then Mika went down in the mall in front of everybody, and he sang the whole song. Now I thought he was just picking the song he wanted to hear. Then the guy sang the song, and he could carry a tune. That was awesome, dude. That was impressive. So that showed me a couple of things, right? One, it showed me, now I understand why he has no fear. The guy is, you call him out, he's going to do it. And secondly, the guy enjoys himself, you know. I was like, man, he enjoys his life. He's living in the moment, you know. So that could show us that, dude, this guy is, and that's qualities I admire. This I want to be like, you know. So I was like, dude, him and I are going to be real good friends. So after that, you know, we always hung out and we became really good friends and sparring partners. But one thing I remember, you know, I got to make it quick because I can stay here all night. But the first time we were hanging out and we had a beer, and you know, when I typically Hawaii, we're laid back. We don't think about anything when we cheers. So we like cheers, and I'm looking away, and he's like, dude. He's like, I said, he told me, you always got to look people in the eye when you cheers. And I'll never, ever forget that until today. And I told him that. I said, dude, every time I cheer somebody, I always think of you. And this is, I'm telling him this, you know, 10 years ago. And so everybody right now that you know, and you know, where I come from, we always pour out, you know, liquor for people when they pass. So if you guys have a drink right now, just throw it on the ground. But right now, if you guys have a drink, you know, toast to somebody and make sure you look at somebody in the eye and remember, Mika's going to appreciate that when you look at somebody in the eye. So cheers to Mika, and his legacy will live on. The Iceman, my brother, my friend. I love you.
Rodney!